Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Corner, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we're joined by the four-time NSIC South Division Player of the Week, Lydia Haack from Concordia-St. Paul Women's Basketball. Lydia, thanks for joining us on the Spotlight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
As we do each week, let's start with you telling us a bit about yourself.
I'm from Elk River, Minnesota. I have three siblings, two brothers, an older sister. I'm currently in physical therapy school at Concordia-St. Paul. So I graduated last year with a major in biology, minor in exercise science.
Talk to us about the path you've had from Elk River to Concordia-St. Paul.
So my original plan was to play D3 basketball. I had a lot of offers or like interest at that level, and not very many offers or schools talking to me from the D2 level. About halfway through my senior year at Elk River, I was contacted by Upper Iowa, and it was always kind of my goal to play D2, so I quickly accepted that offer. And during my first year, which was the COVID year, I was able to start as a freshman, which was pretty cool. And I kind of saw the progression throughout my career there. We didn't start out too good wins wise, but by the end, I think my third year there, we had the most wins in a season in program history, and we made the NSIC tournament for the first time in program history, which was pretty cool. But after that third year, they decided to leave the NSIC and enter the GLVC. So I decided to enter the transfer portal just because I loved playing in the NSIC and having my family and friends be able to come to my games and just be close to support. So I entered the portal, and after weighing my options, I decided to transfer to Concordia. They had a great team. I played with Lindsay Becker in AAU, so it was kind of nice to have that connection there as well. And it's about 35 minutes from home, so I'd be close to home. And they also knew that they had the PT program, which was something I was interested, so it just kind of checked all the boxes for me.
You transferred up to CSP, as you said, in 2023. Right away, you sustained an injury. Talk about that time, being new with the team and not being able to contribute, and how you remained positive during that time.
Yeah, that was a really tough year because I came in so hopeful and we had a really good team. So I was really excited about what we could do. But during a preseason scrimmage, I unfortunately tore my ACL. And I've never really had any injuries. So it was like one of the hardest things that I've gone through in my life, probably. Um, so I just learned a lot about myself during that time and tried to lean on my friends and family that were close to me, tried to lean on my faith and just try to come show up every day with a positive attitude and just be present at practice and show up for my teammates who were able to play and just kind of support them however I could. And then it also kind of helped solidify my decision to pursue physical therapy school just because I loved that rehab side of everything. So I kind of was able to find some good throughout all the bad.
Come back last year and you win an NSIC championship with CSP. Talk about the culture that Amanda Johnson has built at CSP and the style of play that has made the Golden Bears so successful.
I think Coach Johnson has just done a great job at keeping practices super competitive, but also there's always just an element of joy, and people enjoy being at practice and competing with each other. Um, I think we're able to work hard and hold each other accountable, but we also celebrate and just enjoy being around each other, which has been a huge reason of our success. And then I also think she places a lot of trust in her players, which just allows us to play freely and confident and just be ourselves.
Tell us more about this year's team and what makes it special.
So this year we have a lot of key players that have contributed. One especially is Lauren Wilson. She's been huge for us. She's so strong and tough to guard down low. And we're just able to get her the ball and let her go to work. And she is always attacking the boards, which has been big. And then we have Erlia, Avery, Ashley, who have been really important for us with their energy on offense and defense. They're able to come in and hit big shots, but also get big stops. And then Emma Momsen's physicality inside down low has been really important for us. And then Ava, who's a redshirt freshman, has been able to step up after Lauren Fedema got hurt with a season-ending injury. So just think we have a lot of players who have stepped up into a role whether it's hitting shots, playing defense, but just doing what they need to do to help our team be successful. And then we also have great bench energy, which has been a huge part of our success so far.
This past weekend, you surpassed 2,000 career points, and you finished your career fourth all-time in scoring in the NSIC. Those are NSIC contests only, over 1,500 points in league play. What does it mean for you to have achieved these milestones?
I would say it means a lot. I feel really blessed to have coaches and teammates who've trusted me and put me in situations to succeed. And I definitely didn't do any of it on my own. It's just a reflection of all the people who have been a part of my journey.
Saturday, you await the winner of MSU Mort at Northern State. What's been your focus the past couple of days at practice, and what will be keys to another successful run at the Sanford Pentagon?
So Coach Johnson actually gave us a couple days off to rest and take care of our bodies, which I think is super important during this time or this part of the season. But as we kind of get back into practice, we're just going to focus on having intensity on defense, making sure we're executing our plays, and just staying connected as a team.
On game day, any superstitions or routines that you go through prior to starting hitting the court?
I don't really have any superstitions, but I do a quick little prayer before the national anthem just to kind of remember who and what I'm playing for.
As we mentioned, you're the 2 seed in the NSIC tournament. The Golden Bears have won 13 straight. That's including knocking off then number 1 Minnesota State in the regular season finale. How were you able to defeat their press and turn it into a half-court game?
I think we were just able to stay really composed and handle that initial pressure in the backcourt, which allowed us to find the open players in the front court. Mankato does a great job at speeding up their opponents, and I think that we were just able to slow it down a little bit and play at our pace.
Final question for you. What is the best piece of advice you've been given during your athletic career?
I would say just control what you can control, because at the end of the day, you can't control the refs, your opponent, or if your shots are falling, but you can control your effort and your attitude and just how you show up every day.
That's right. You can drill your attitude and effort. Love it. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thanks again to our sponsor, gpac. Lydia, thanks, and best of luck to you and the Golden Bears in the NSIC tourney.
Thank you.